Okay, so there seems to be a bit of an issue when it comes to Ekin and George, guys. George was the Casa Amor guy, and it seems that people who are controlling Ekin account are simply not having it. Hey guys, it's Morali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back at it again with another video. If you have not subscribed, click that button. It is daily and consistent content, consistent and persistent, baby, injected. And let's get straight into this video where there seems to be, a Twitter space, who goes by the name of Talks with Ash that was going on after Love Island, which happens quite regularly on Twitter. And Ekin handler was in that conversation and was basically quite upset. So she obviously was referring to the fact that, George was running around saying that he opened the flower or something like that.
A couple of people, and I was like, shit, did something actually happen? But then he said something about, the flower bed was something maybe might have been opened. I was like, nah. And I said, nah, I'm not having this shit. So I messaged him and I was like, listen, bro. I was like, seriously, like,
what?
I know. So I was kind of like, listen, you guys technically had an agreement that nothing was going to be said. I said, legally, I can actually see your ass if you say anything ever again on live. But I mean, I was kind of like, but seriously, what happened?
Okay, but do you
think... He said to me, like, oh, it's been blown out of proportion, and nothing happened. And I said, but then why are you going on live saying things like that? Obviously, you're going to put things in people's heads. So...
And to allude to something happening in bed with Ekin when actually nothing actually happened. She said, she confronted him, the handler, and said, listen, did this happen or not? Like, what are you doing? Come with your truth. He said, no, it didn't happen, but it blew up out of proportion. I do think that it blew up because of the comments that he was making and the way it was edited and conversations on After Sun. It alluded to the fact that Ekin actually did something in that bed, but and the fact that she was very secretive, and then him saying something about the flower or something, what people are saying on this space. So of course it has caused a ruckus and people assume that she was doing stuff in the bed. I don't know why one would lie on that, perhaps for some kind of discussion or be talked about or relevancy, because you weren't in the villa for long. You were just a Casa Amor Islander, so you were there for like a day or two. So I think that was very unnecessary for you to speak on that when it comes to Ekin, especially anybody else speaking on it when it's just not a truth. It doesn't really make any sense to me, to be honest with you. And I feel like her handler was like, listen, we can even sue you for this. Like, I'm not going to try to play with you, trying to clear her friend's name, because, why would you paint that on somebody when it simply just did not happen? Nothing really happened at all. Barely anything in terms of what was being described about flower this and flower that. And I just think it was very unnecessary on George's behalf to, lay this narrative out there that seems to be completely false, because Ekin handler controlled it, guys. Ekin will come through. Saucy India. At this point, I want this. This villa is just messing me up with this week. Everyone's going back and forth. I hate this week, to be honest with you. And I just think that Ekin and India need to really just couple up and just win the show, because there's no couple in there that is solid for me. Nobody that's a front runner for me. Like, I just don't know who I want to win. It's so unpredictable. And hopefully by the end of this week, we have some clarity on a couple that we want to win. But as of right now, I don't know. We basically have 3 weeks left of the show, but I honestly don't know. Anyways, let me know what your thoughts are when it comes to this video, guys. Subscribe to the channel, click that button. It is daily and consistent content. Ekin name has been cleared by a handler because she was not having any of it at all on Talks with Ash, a space on Twitter. If you guys don't know about it, search it up. I assume you should load up after Love Island anyways. Subscribe to the channel, click that button, and I'll catch you guys soon.